Imagine a life filled with trials, blessings, and unwavering faith, a journey that inspires patience, love, and devotion to God. This is the life of Prophet Jacob, known as Yaqub in Arabic, a revered figure in Islam, Christianity, and Judaism, and a man whose story continues to resonate with believers around the world. Let's delve into his life, his trials, and the lessons he left behind for us all. Prophet Jacob was born into a lineage blessed with prophethood. He was the son of Isaac, Prophet Ishaq, and the grandson of Abraham, Prophet Ibrahim, the father of monotheism. This family was chosen by God to guide humanity and spread the message of truth. Jacob had a twin brother named Esau, but from a young age the two were distinctly different in temperament and character. Jacob was mild, thoughtful, and devoted to God, while Esau was a hunter, more inclined to worldly pursuits. Much of Jacob's early life was shaped by his mother, Rebekah, who was keenly aware of the spiritual mission Jacob was destined to fulfill. According to Islamic tradition, Jacob was chosen by God as a prophet and was given the responsibility to continue the legacy of Abraham and Isaac. His faith in God and his dedication to righteousness made him stand out even as a youth. One significant moment in Jacob's life came when he had to leave his family home. His departure wasn't just a journey of distance, it was a journey of faith, hope, and resilience. Jacob embarked on this journey due to growing tensions between him and Esau, who became jealous, fearing that Jacob would inherit both spiritual and material blessings from their father. As Jacob fled, he stopped to rest one night and laid his head on a stone to sleep. It was during this moment of solitude that he experienced a profound vision. Islamic tradition narrates that Jacob saw a ladder ascending to the heavens with angels moving up and down. This extraordinary vision reassured him that God's guidance and protection would always accompany him, no matter where life took him. From here, Jacob traveled to the land of his uncle Laban. It was here that he experienced a mix of joy and trials that would profoundly shape his life. It is during his time with Laban that Jacob's family began to grow. Jacob married Laban's daughters, Rachel and Leah, according to the customs of the time. His years with Laban were not easy, though. Jacob faced hardship and exploitation as Laban continuously changed the terms of their agreements regarding wages and work. Despite the unfair treatment, Jacob persevered, exhibiting patience and remarkable faith in God. During these years, Jacob was blessed with 12 sons, who would later become the ancestors of the 12 tribes of Israel. Among them, Joseph, Yusuf in Arabic, and Benjamin held a special place in Jacob's heart, particularly Joseph, who showed great promise even as a boy. But it was Jacob's intense love for Joseph that would lead to one of the most heart-wrenching episodes in his life. One of the defining chapters in the story of Prophet Jacob is his trial of patience and trust in God when he was separated from his beloved son Joseph. As Joseph grew older, his wisdom and character became evident, but this also stirred jealousy among his brothers. One day, they devised a cruel plan. They threw Joseph into a well and returned home, deceitfully claiming to Jacob that Joseph had been devoured by a wild animal. They even presented a blood-stained shirt as false evidence. The pain of losing his son was overwhelming for Jacob, but what's most remarkable is his reaction. Instead of falling into despair, Jacob turned to God for solace. His words, recorded in the Quran, reflect the depth of his faith. "So patience is most fitting, and it is Allah whose help can be sought against that which you describe." Jacob's deep grief remained with him for years, yet he never abandoned his reliance on God. He taught us that even in the darkest of times, hope and trust in God's mercy must remain steadfast. Years passed, but Jacob never stopped praying for Joseph and holding on to the belief that his son was alive. His unwavering faith was eventually rewarded. Unbeknownst to Jacob, Joseph had been taken to Egypt, where through a series of extraordinary events, he rose to a position of great power. When a famine struck the land, Jacob's sons traveled to Egypt to seek provisions, not realizing that it was their very own brother Joseph who was overseeing the distribution of food. Through a divinely orchestrated reunion, Joseph revealed his true identity to his brothers, forgiving them for their betrayal. When Jacob learned that Joseph was alive, he was overcome with joy and gratitude. By God's grace, Jacob's sight, which had weakened from years of sorrow, was miraculously restored. His reunion with Joseph was a moment of immense happiness, and it symbolized the reward of unwavering faith and patience. The final years of Jacob's life were marked by peace and fulfillment. He moved to Egypt to be with Joseph, where he spent his remaining days surrounded by his family. Before his death, Jacob gathered his sons and reminded them of their duty to worship God alone, preserving the legacy of monotheism that began with his grandfather Abraham. Jacob's burial was carried out according to his wishes, and he was laid to rest in the cave of Machpelah, alongside his father Isaac and grandfather Abraham. This place, located near Hebron, remains a significant historical and spiritual site to this day. Prophet Jacob's life is a testament to the power of patience, faith, and resilience in the face of adversity. Prophet Jacob's life is a testament to the power of patience, faith, and resilience in the face of adversity. His trials were severe, leaving his home, enduring exploitation, and losing his beloved son for years. But in each trial, Jacob demonstrated an unshakable trust in God's wisdom and mercy. For us today, his story serves as a profound reminder. It teaches us to remain patient in hardship, hopeful in despair, and steadfast in our devotion to God, no matter the challenges life may bring. Prophet Jacob's legacy lives on, not just through his descendants, but through the moral and spiritual lessons embedded in his life's journey. He was more than a father to 12 sons. He was a father to a nation of believers. And his story continues to inspire millions to walk the path of righteousness with unwavering faith. As we reflect on his life, let us strive to embody his qualities of patience, perseverance, and trust in God's plan. Thank you for watching, and may we all find inspiration in the lives of the prophets who came before us. Peace be upon Jacob, and peace be upon all of you. As we reflect on his life, let us strive to embody his qualities of patience, perseverance, and trust in God's plan. For just as Jacob's trials turned into blessings, so too can our challenges become opportunities for growth and redemption. Thank you for watching, and may we all find inspiration in the lives of the prophets who came before us. Peace be upon Jacob, and peace be upon all of you.